Sheik, a.k.a. Abdullah the Butcher, a.k.a. Akbar the Rockstar, Army of Law, War General, Lions Den. I like to give a shout out to WarRoomSports.com. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them, tune into them, exclusive shit. If you knew better, you would do better. Stay like a punk, I holler back on my collar crack.
Big ups to WarRoom Sports TV. Hey, you already know what it is. Your motherfucking boy Charlie Clips, Holla all day, every day. Even when we outside, we still in the building. And you already know I'm fucking with WarRoom Sports, nigga. This shit is a sport. Michael Jordan of this shit. Early.
Mad High himself from rocking WarRoom Sports TV. These are my guys. Mad love, man. Mad love. I appreciate what they do. And y'all should lock in and fuck with it. Alpha Beta.
Battle rap fans, what's going on? This is Jimmy at JW The Blueprint. That's on Twitter, Instagram, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, MySpace, Black Planet. Bottom line is I'm at JW The Blueprint all over the internet. You know, I represent WarRoom Sports, and this is Operation Battle Rap. This actual video is about the UW high stakes card coming up. I wanted to get the perspective of people all across the country, so some of the people I talked to about battle rap on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, all online, I invited them to sit down at this round table. So we got a gentleman from Mississippi, Arkansas, someone all the way out Cali. I'm in Philly, someone in Harrisburg, PA. So we got a nice mix of people to talk about this event. We talk about each battle and also the main event and the impact it could have on the culture of battle rap. So check it out. It may be a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get people from all over, you know, to chime in, but you'll get the gist of what we're talking about. Let me know what you think. Peace. Battle rap fans, welcome to another episode of Operation Battle Rap, brought to you by WarRoom Sports. This is Jimmy, as always, the Bob Costas of battle rap. In this actual episode, we're going to break down the UW card coming up. Everybody calls it the Lux and Hollow card, but it's 4 quality battles. I got people from all around the country to talk about this. All the way in Mississippi, I got D-Will. D-Will, what's good?
What's happening with y'all, man? Glad to be here.
Absolutely. I got Hutch, man, as always, from OBR fame. What's good, Hutch?
Salutations to the Battle Rap Nation. Let's get it.
In Arkansas, I got Rashad chiming in from Arkansas. What's good, bro?
What's up, man? Go Razorbacks.
Go Razorbacks. And from Inglewood, California, where the weather's a lot better than it is over here in Philly, I got my man Perfecto. What's good?
Welcome, welcome. It's my WarRoom Sports debut. I'm so happy to be here.
You already know. Listen, man, this is a quality card. Before we even get into the actual battles, I want to ask you gentlemen a question. Hutch just brought it up beforehand, and we've been discussing it in the group and in all kinds of groups. You know, shout out to all the groups out there. I'm biased and everything, but there's 4 battles on this card. I know me personally, I was actually happy when I saw that because I've been to events where by the time the main event comes in, you really don't care. You're tired of standing. I mean, you may get hungry like Math Hoffa and want to swing on somebody, shot the Hoffa. But at the end of the day, some people were saying they wish it was more battles, you know, for the price that we're being charged. You know, a lot of battle rap fans are cheap. But what do you guys think about it only being 4 battles? I'm going to start with you, Hutch. What you think about that?
I mean, from a, like we were saying, from a environment aspect, it's cool to have 4 battles because everybody is not restless. Like, if you have 8 battles on the card, that's good if you watching it. That's good for, like, YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Because you have more battles from the same event, but to watch later. But there, you know, it could create restlessness and the crowd gets uneasy. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I've been to local events where they have like 15 battles. And you're like, yo, you try intentionally to show up late. You know what I'm saying? D-Will, what do you think about the smaller card? What's your opinion on having a small card like this? Kind of breaking up.
Yeah.
So let's go to Perfecto. Perfecto, what do you think about the small card?
Yo, quality over quantity. That Lux and Hollow the Don is worth. That shit is worth like 3 battles. You know what I'm saying? All of the battles are pretty good.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, man, like it's like. But here's the thing, though. It's open from 2 to 8, right? Isn't that the time span for most battles?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're going to have maybe. Now, and I've been to a UW event before. Sometimes they have, like, you know, cats come on and perform. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes they have battle rappers come on and perform, you know. So I don't know whether that's going to be it, whether they'll take an intermission. Because the one thing I can say about the last UW event I went to, which was the last one they had, yo, they kept it moving. Like, it was like, yo, it wasn't on intermission. One battle was off. Next people were getting on stage. And shout to UW anyway, because they showed us love at the last event. But I like the concept of having 4 battles. Me personally, just get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? But Rashad, what you think about this concept of just having a couple battles on the card?
Let me say this first. The battles do sound good. I don't want them to pull a Gnome 3 where all the battles look good on paper and they end up coming up.
You never know.
So, I mean, but from, like you said before, from an environment standpoint, it's good. I mean, the most they could probably add is one more. You don't want to be standing there all day, like you said, pull a hopper, get hungry, swing on something.
D-Will, you back with us. What's your opinion, though? That's all good. What's your opinion, D-Will, about the
I was saying,
having
it's
the
good
short
to
card?
have. I think that's good live. But if you do have a lot of battles, I hope it go on, you know what I'm saying, without all the intermissions like I see at Smack events where people saying it's taking like an hour between battles and all that.
Yeah.
You can squeeze a battle in, you know. That's not
true.
good.
That's true. I mean, it all depends upon how it is, like, you know, and this is going to be a crazy event because just based on the main event in general, like Perfecto mentioned, though. Let's get you guys' opinion on some of these battles. Let's go with the first 3 battles before we get into the main event. Let's talk about O-Red versus Hitman, and who do you think will win, why, and what's the score will be. I'm going to start with you, Hutch, again. O-Red and Hitman, who do you have winning this battle? You know, what's your prediction?
I want to shout out UW, first of all. I watched the face-offs again before we did this. I think that's a good concept because it hypes them up. And it hypes me up to watch the battle. That's something that I like to see. I'm going O-Red. O-Red he's still been on a tear. He been killing everybody. Like he said in his face off, and like we've said before on past OBRs, Hitman is nice, but he's never clearly like killed somebody. So I don't think
Mr. Debatable.
So I'm going O-Red.
Okay.
2-1 though, I'll get Hitman around.
You say 2-1?
Yeah.
And shout to Jay Black, who's been on OBR for you know, it's like the mean gene over there now. So Rashad, who you have in this battle? What do you think will be the outcome of this battle?
I'm taking O-Red, but I'm thinking it may be a lot closer than what people think because if O-Red shows up, I mean, it is in New Jersey, so they're going to show him love regardless. But you know Hitman, most of all, he'll outperform you, if anything.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
So if
you know that.
So if you show up and you just doing this half-ass type shit, Hitman gonna come with those elementary-ass bars and still.
You're gonna hit them with a remix and they're gonna go crazy.
I want me to remix.
So you got it. What, 2-1?
I got it 2-1 O-Red.
All right, no doubt. D-Will, how do you see this battle going? What's your prediction?
Gonna go O-Red. Might be 3-0. I'll say Hitman might get the first round.
He breaking up again, but here's the thing, though. I heard what he said, though. He said O-Red possibly 3-0.
Yeah.
2-1. Y'all pooping on Hitman. Perfect. What you got to say about this?
First.
Hey, man, real talk. It's home field advantage, though, man. Like, O-Red is in Newark, man. It's not, you know, like, like to beat him, not only do you have to beat him, but you have to beat him and the crowd. He's going to be in there zoning. He's going to be flipping. You know what I mean? This is the biggest stage he's been on. And Hitman Holla, like, he got all the views, as he says, and, he, you know what I'm saying? He got all the performancing, but it's just like, I don't know if he's going to be able to outbar O-Red in Newark.
I mean, you seen what O-Red did to Rex after that UW. I mean, he destroyed Rex.
You see what he did to X Factor too.
Yeah, I mean, we was in the building for that one against Rex, and I was in like total shock because I went to see Rex like, yo, and I knew it was bad when I didn't hear one get that nigga Rex. Like I didn't hear that, so I'm like, yo, I didn't even hear that. So this ain't good. This ain't good right now. You know, I see this battle though, like, cause Hitman is funny because Hitman people say he don't have bars. I think Hitman kind of gets slept on because he does have performance. His bars are okay, but he's very entertaining, man. Him and Tay-Rock, a lot of times, like, yo, the way they deliver their lines, yo, it don't even matter what they're saying. Like, just the way to deliver them, you know, so he has a great delivery, great stage presence, great performance. So I think in the room, it might look one way, and then when it comes, like, on camera, it may look another way. And the only reason I'm going to say O-Red 2-1 as well, I mean, everybody's picking him 2-1, but here's what I will say. Like, it wouldn't shock me if Hitman won 2-1. And I think it may be one of those battles where in the building, Hitman will win 2-1. Then by the time I go to YouTube, we get to break down what O-Red said. He wins the battle. But, you know, it is what it is, man. O-Red is on a tear right now, so I'm just going to stick with the hot hand, so to speak. Right now, I mean, over the last year, he may have had the best year. Like, you know, that was the debate we had in one of our old videos. Who had the best year? And his name was mentioned because just of the quality of opponent that he's taking and just trashing. Like, so shout to O-Red, but I'm going to go 2-1. You know, that's a safe pick. I know that's crazy, but Hitman still may win a round. Next battle is I want to talk about. Next battle I want to talk about is this: is Calico versus Surf. I'm gonna start with you, Perfecto. How do you see this battle with Calico and Surf going?
All right, first of all, I think Calico is a very, very talented battle MC. That's the first thing I want to say. Second of all, this is my first time, you know what I'm saying, Operation Battle Rap. I feel that Tsunami Surf is overrated. I do not like Tsunami Surf. He hasn't given me enough bars to make me a fan. I don't like Tsunami Surf. Now, let's take that out of it. I just don't see him winning, man. I mean, because Clips really did screw him up, though, right? Clips is like, bah, bah, bah. Clips 3-0'd him, you know, and it's just right now, I just don't know if his confidence all the way there. Now, once again, he's going to be back home, but I just don't see Tsunami Surf taking this one, man, because Calico, right now, Calico is just, you know what I mean, he's a beast, man, and I just think he's going to tower over him, and that street stuff that Calico's going to spit is going to be more authentic than Surf street stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. Here's what's funny about that is that I think because of the Lux battle, people sleep on Calico. They forget the work that he put in before the Lux battle to even get Lux. Like, he was on a tear at that point. I mean, you know, between what he did to Hoffa and his other battle, like, Calico has put in work. I think people sleep on Calico just because of the Lux battle, but, you know, it is what it is.
Arsenal, too.
Yeah, I mean, he did his thing. D-Will, let's go back to you. I know you are out in the city or whatnot, but how you see this battle going?
Hey, I'm gonna have to go with Calico, man. Unless Sue Surf can explain to us how to meet a nigga. I gotta give it to Calico, man.
All right, no doubt. 2-1? 2-1 or what?
2-1. Might be.
All right, 2-1 Calico. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, here you go. He on his 3-0 back. All right,
no, hey, I'm gonna
how
put
you
up
see this
money.
battle going?
Is there anybody in there that wants to bet? Anybody here want to bet? I'm sorry, man. Anybody want to put that chicken up?
Listen, Rashad, who you got in this battle, yo?
I can't believe that you are saying 3-0 Calico in Jersey. How are you going 3-0 Super Jersey? I don't think that's what.
I'm saying the only way Surf can win is he can explain how to meet the nigga, man. That's the only way I can give him a round. He explained that in a round, I'll give him a round.
He said how to meet the nigga. All right, Rashad, who you got though, yo?
Surf fan from even this one, I'm gonna have to take Calico. I'm gonna edge it 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if Stu Surf took it. I mean, come on now. I mean, Calico. He has been a little bit looked over, especially from that Arsenal battle. Actually, that went to Arsenal. The people in Detroit was beautiful.
I heard you. Yeah, you gave him that one. Okay, Hutch, who you got in this battle, Hutch?
I think this is gonna be close. Like Rashad was saying, Surf in Jersey is gonna be different. He coming off that loss with Clips. He gonna have something to prove. I do agree though that I think he is in that. He's in that Holla and performers vein because he'll say something that you think is hot, but then Like, wait a minute, that don't make sense. Like
the Mika nigga?
The Mika nigga and the Earn and Ash, when he broke that down, I'm like, yeah, that shit is whack. But it was hot when he said it the first time. When he said it to Holla, it was hot. It was like, wait a minute, that is whack. So, I think Calico, he like you were saying, he showed people he working. I'm saying it's close, but I'm giving it Cal 2-1.
All right, now I'm gonna be different, yo. I'm gonna pick Surf. He got the home field advantage. And here I'm gonna pick Surf 2-1. He has a home field advantage, but here's why. I think that if he would have had a better showing against Clips, he may have lost this battle. But because of how the Clips battle went, yo, in my opinion, he has to want to bounce back. He's at home. He's at home, and he knows how the world viewed that Clips battle. I mean, you see it in the groups, you see it on Twitter. Everybody's saying he got 3-0'd, he got killed, he got body bag. Yeah, so I think that he knows he has to bounce back. And with that being said, I think he's going to show out. And he is at home. What's a better place to bounce back than being at home? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason. I think if he'd have had a better battle against Clips, he may have lost. But now after that, I think he's going to show out.
I mean, home field advantage is big. Hey, I was gonna say home field advantage is big for Sue Surf. He gets to sleep in Joe Budden's bed, you know?
The standard's out of control.
Or get off his couch or something.
Yo, y'all out of control right now. All right, let's go to this next battle.
Stepbrother right now.
Let's go to this next battle. I gotta see what Perfecto is gonna pick because his Cali brethren is in this battle. Let's talk about let's talk about Daylight and B Magic.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna give this to Magic 2-1. I think Daylight has the ability to beat B Magic based upon his skill, but you just don't know with Daylight. Like, it's hard to pick for or against Daylight because you don't know who's gonna show up, what he's gonna do. Is he gonna be doing cartwheels? Is he gonna be getting naked? Is he gonna be having boxing gloves on? Like, I just don't know what to expect. And B Magic is the best puncher in the game right now, in my personal opinion.
Yes, he is.
So I'm gonna take Magic 2-1. I think Daylight's gonna have a round where he's gonna bar out, but I think Magic is gonna, the flips are just gonna imagine what he's gonna do with the name Daylight. Like, come on, man. Like, his flips are gonna be out of control. Hutch, what you got this battle, Hutch?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 2-1. If you have Antic Daylight, 2-1 Magic. No Antic Daylight, 2-1 Daylight. It's gonna be that close. It's gonna be bars everywhere.
Okay.
You people gonna be ducking bars all over the place. So.
But the question is your prediction for him to show up and take it serious or what?
That's the real prediction. I think he's gonna take it serious. I think he tends to do that in the more when he takes it serious in the bigger events, and like I think he was gonna be more serious than he after the battle. If the battle on Smack, it'd have been serious, but I think he wants to show what he can do, in the urban battle rap.
I got you.
Great point, brother.
All right, so your overall prediction is 2-1 what?
2-1 Daylight, because I don't think he's gonna come with
2-1 Daylight. Got you. All right, Rashad, what's your prediction for this battle? Who you got winning? What's the score?
I think y'all may be being a little bit too nice to Daylight. I'm sorry to say so. I know that's your Cali brethren, but I'm actually taking B Magic 3-0 in this one.
Damn! 3-0!
But the bars, you don't think the bars is there?
I mean, hey, listen. He's tired of the antics, man.
We see what Daylight can do, but we seen Daylight in that Jersey crowd. That Jersey crowd will jump off the bars. Come on, just like just all the things.
I got you. Y'all hear him?
Whoa! It sound like Superstorm Sandy or something.
Yeah. I don't know what storm you got going. It sound crazy, but I heard what you said though. Basically, you said based on the crowd and them wanting to hear bars and Magic being the puncher he thinks that it's going to be hard for Daylight to win over there because of what they want to hear.
I don't think Daylight will be able to catch a round in this one. I don't think B Magic's going to take a round off because he punches and he won't. I don't see Daylight bouncing.
Got you. All right, D. Will, you still with us over there, man? I know you're navigating your way in the streets right now. You still with us? Yeah. What's your prediction for this battle? Daylight and B Magic. Who you got?
I gotta go with B motherfucking Magic 2-1. And I believe that's gonna be the classic of the night. That battle gonna be the classic.
Okay, so that to me, that's gonna be the one to stand out. I heard that.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people are predicting that. A lot of people are predicting that everybody's looking for the Lux Hollow, but like this battle, or the Overhead Hitman will stand out.
Yeah. If you don't mind,
Perfecto. You're the last one, man. It's your turn, man. You're in Cali, so I want to see what you got to say about this.
All right. First of all, I would like to apologize for Daylight's behaviors, okay? Just because he is from Los Angeles, I do not co-sign his antics and his tomfoolery. That's first and foremost, okay? I feel like how black people felt years ago, man. Like, we finally get a black person on TV, and then they start acting like a coon. Like, I feel like for a long time, LA, we've been battling to get respect for these bars. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, people been crapping on us. You see what I'm saying? And so finally, and this whole battle rap arena is East Coast centric. It's dominated by the East Coast. So now Daylight, on the other hand, he comes in, and what is he doing? He's stripping naked. He's acting like a fool. He's getting tattoos. He is a bipolar kid that needs Ritalin or something. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to apologize for that. Now, bar-wise, I don't think he's all that good. I think he's okay. I think that battle against XL that just came out recently showed you that if he just sticks to the bars, he's so beatable. XL beat him. I think this is something else, but I think Head Ice beat him, and that was all pure bars in itself. So once you strip the antics away, I think you don't have much there. So I think this B Magic battle probably the battle of the night because B Magic has moved into my top 5 with his bars. And it's just, I think it's just going to be, it's like an avalanche going to fall down on Daylight. And I think all that slow, like stretching the bow shells of the, like, blah, 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 it's like, it's not going to be moving fast enough, man. I'll keep it moving, but that's my view, man. And Daylight is not my people's, man.
Yo, so you say 3-0? Will he get around, though?
2-1-3-0, 2-1-3-0, but it's gonna be clear. It's gonna be clear. B Magic.
All right, so even if it's 2-1, it's gonna be clear. That's interesting. You said that if you strip it down, man, he ain't really saying. That's interesting. You say that, man. You went total opposite. I thought you were gonna stick up for your Cali, bro, man.
No, sir.
Guess not. Guess not. Anyway, listen. Let's talk about this main event, man. This is a battle that, I mean, we've been waiting for forever. It didn't happen in any other league, but UW put it together. They found a way to put it together. Shout out to them for that. It's very anticipated, which is the Lux Hollow battle, of course. I know my man D. Will is in the streets right now. Let me get him to go first before, while we still got him on here. What do you think is going to happen in this battle? I mean, this is a battle that's highly anticipated. There's so many storylines, there's so many things to talk about. How do you see the battle going down? Who's going to win?
I think Lux going to take it, but I don't think the battle's going to live up to the hype. Especially with the battle, especially if Holla would have came back battling Lux, it probably would have met the hype. But since he arguably lost the surf, the hype behind this battle kind of died for me.
Right.
But I think Lux is gonna come out.
I understand that.
And I don't know
here's
what
my
he's
thing,
gonna come with. I don't know if he's gonna.
My thing is this though. I just want to see. This is not my prediction. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm gonna say this. I don't know how Lux is going to top what he did. Now, some people say that he really wasn't that good when you break down what he did, but we all know the result of his last battle. How do you top that? I mean, I don't know what he's going to say or do. Like, if that was me, I probably would have retired. I would have never battled again. Like, because at this point, he's going to be competing against himself. How do you top what you've done? So to me, that's one of the biggest storylines in this entire battle. Is like, yo, how is he going to do that? And I think that, like, Hollow is no slouch, man. Hollow is definitely one of the greatest to ever do this. Shout out to my man 250 who hates Hollow for some odd reason, but Hollow is one of the most versatile. Hollow got bars, he got jokes, he freestyles, so he's not a slouch. I just want to see how Lux is going to top what he's done against a quality opponent like this. Hutchman, what is your opinion of this battle?
I'm gonna just say Lux is gonna win 3-0, but Lux, like you said, Lux is not gonna beat his performance in Summer Madness. I like Hollow, everything you said about Hollow is true, but for me, like D. Will was saying, it was a debatable against Surf. I wasn't really feeling him. I'm one of the ones that said Surf won. Okay. I wasn't feeling him in that battle. So, I mean, like I always say, the freestyle ability can help you in it. So he has that ability, but I don't think it's going to work against Lux. Like it's too many. He's out there, like you say, L. Ron Hubbard. He's out there.
Yeah, he out there with L. Ron Hubbard, man.
So I'm saying Lux.
I got you, man. Hey, listen, Lux. She said Lux 3-0. Oh man, it's funny because Lux has a lot of a lot of people that love Lux, but there's a lot of Lux hate, yo. Online, there's a lot of Lux hate. So see what they got to say about your 3-0 pick. Rashad, who you got in this battle? How do you see this going?
Lux is right. First battle, a little bit of hype. It's like when Packy didn't want to see him play with it. With that being said, you still got Lux. How can you top his performance? Easy. Give us 3 rounds. That's how you can top.
Okay.
I know he's kind of breaking up. I know he's kind of breaking up. Basically, what he said is it's sort of like Pacquiao and Floyd. And he said how Lux can top what he did last time was by giving us 3 rounds.
I'm actually taking Lux 2-1.
Okay.
Because every single Hollow rebuttal isn't just fire, isn't just hot like that. So you can come with it, but it may actually be a body bag. So I'm still going.
Okay. All right. So I'm shocked, but I thought people would want to go against them. I'm telling you, it's a lot of Lux hate out there. You'd be surprised. People be like, all the Lux lovers and supporters. Yes. Yo, but I think it's just as many haters of Lux. It is what it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
What is your opinion
of
this battle overall?
Man, no, to the point of what you're saying about Lux hate, yes, it is, man, because I think it was wise for Hollow to Don to go out and paint the picture of Loaded Lux being greedy, asking for too much, making demands. I mean, if you notice, remember how Phil Jackson used to use the media against his opponents and stuff like that during the playoff series?
The greatest at doing it, yo. He's the greatest at doing it.
It seems like Hollow to Don is doing the same exact thing, right? Where he's trying to use and what's happening is there's a chorus, a chorus that's getting louder and louder of people that are fed up with Loaded Lux. They think he's asking for too much, and what it's doing is it's actually working. You know what I'm saying? So Hollow Don is already starting to win a battle. You see what I'm saying? So with that said, man, it is so hard to say who's gonna win. I mean, I just want a good battle, man. Like Hollow Don is one of my favorites. Loaded Lux is one of my favorites. I can't say who I'm pulling for. Like I said, I just want a good battle, and I want 3 solid verses from Loaded Lux, and I want humor from Hollow Don. Now, Loaded Lux. Now, if you use simple physics, right, where Hollow Don was arguably won or lost against Sue Surf. So therefore, he should lose against Loaded Lux. Like that's how it would work. But the thing about it is, Loaded Lux is so technical. He's so thought out. He's so just it's a package all put together. Like in terms of how he crafts his bars, that it could take a joke or a freestyle to completely throw him off. Like if it was Kung Fu, Hollow Don has the one style that might be able to beat.
No, and I totally get the analogy. That's all great points, man. All great points. Yo, it's funny you say that because Phil Jackson was the master of that. Because he would use the media, he would use anything to his advantage. And there is a contingency of people that have just turned, like, not even to turn their back on him, but of like, they're painting him as being greedy. They're painting him as asking for too much money. The whole thing with the battle's not showing up on YouTube, like, and then they're saying it is. And even how it came out, like his publicist is saying now will be on YouTube. And the funny thing was, the first thing I thought of, I busted out laughing like, yo, he has a publicist that's like making statements for him. That was even taken somewhere else. And people were like, yo, he got a publicist? Like, what's he doing? He's a sellout. He's this. So I do see that happening. And we all know in battle rap, a lot of times perception becomes reality. People perceive this person as having bars, so they do. Or you know, it's another thing where the fans, they love who they love. And it really doesn't even matter what happens when they battle. If I love this person, I'm going to ride with him anyway. I agree with you. I'm looking for a classic battle, one of those battles like the Lux and the Mook battle. The Lux and Mook battle is the battle that right now I can't tell you who won. I switch depending upon like when I watch it. I'm looking for one of those battles where I go back and forth like in terms of who won. Like a Conceited Arsenal battle. That's another great all-time battle in my personal opinion. But I'm looking for one of those battles where every time I watch it, I have a different winner. So, you know,
okay. But
if I had to choose, here's the thing. You really can't say it's any kind of East Coast bias because they're both from the East Coast. Man, this is a tough one, yo. This is definitely tough. I'm gonna go Lux 2-1. But again, even if he wins 2-1, is he gonna like? How can he live up to what he's already done? He's battling himself, to be honest with you. Because if he wins this battle, let's say he clearly wins this battle, but he doesn't have like the response that his SM2 battle has. Does he really win in the grand scheme of things? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is he really going to win?
But it's kind of like Floyd Mayweather, right? Because Floyd Mayweather doesn't necessarily have to knock you out. He uses his style. He outboxes you, and at the end of the day, like he wins. You know what I mean? And it might just be that, man, because, I mean, how do you feel, if I had to ask you, man, how do you feel about this whole YouTube, Ustream thing going on with this battle? Yeah.
Of course. I mean, you know, I love YouTube. Who doesn't love YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I can't play Ustream on a Chromecast, but that's either here nor there. But I find, you know, I see both sides of it. I see how battle rap fans are like, listen, YouTube is what made battle rap what it is. Let's keep it a bean. I've been going to battles for years, and before YouTube, it wasn't what it is. I mean, all of us are together now based upon the battles being on YouTube. We're in different parts of the country right now talking battle rap. And all this is because of technology and because of YouTube. So I get people saying that we want it on YouTube. The other side of it is how do you move the business of battle rap forward? How do you get it to be treated like other sports, like, say, boxing? So there's, like, two things conflicting with each other because we want to see this be treated as a sport and move forward on the business side of things. It's sort of like the music business is now. People are so accustomed to, like, getting music for free that they don't want to pay for it. And that business model has crumbled. So I kind of have an internal fight with myself. I see both sides of it.
I mean, I totally see it.
You know, so how do you feel about the business side of it?
I feel that, for one, we're spoiled, right? We've been getting all of this content for free, and we haven't necessarily paid a dime for it, right? Some of us go to battles and whatnot, but, you know, now that the fact that they're saying, you know, we want to monetize on it, I have no problem whatsoever. When we buy that Floyd Mayweather fight, or when we buy that Pacquiao fight, or that UFC, we don't get to have the replay on YouTube for it. We don't have it. We pay the money, we watch it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We're not entitled to having anything. You know what I'm saying? If they want to sell it on DVD, they have the right to sell it on DVD. Now, I think it's great marketing on the business side. Like, it's going to jack up Ustream numbers. And what if these brothers make $2-3 million off of this? What if they make that kind of money?
And I understand the side you're coming from, but think about this though. Boxing didn't grow on YouTube, so people weren't accustomed to watching boxing on YouTube. Boxing was packaged to us that way throughout the 80s. So boxing actually became, you know, hit its peak through pay-per-view. You know what I mean? So now it's like you're trying to take something that grew from one thing and move it over here. So I understand both. That's what I mean by understanding both sides.
And that's why we're spoiled.
Like, Hutch, what do you think about it, Hutch, on the business side? This is true. We definitely spoiled. I mean, you guys can chime in whenever you want to, but Hutch, what do you think about this whole aspect of the battle being on YouTube versus Ustream and the whole of them? Like, they're trying to move the business forward, so I get that. But how do you do that without upsetting your base? Like, I mean, people watch on YouTube.
Yeah, I think you're going to ruffle some feathers. Like, with any change, you're gonna have some pushback. and like you were saying, it started on YouTube. But I think in order to move it forward, you know, I don't have a problem supporting the culture like everybody always say. You know, like you were saying with music, I admit I'm one of those people that download music, but if it's quality music, I will purchase it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I'm one of those people, you know, so I don't have a problem, even based on everybody who we mentioned, their past battles, their resume, so to speak. I'd be willing to go in and, you know, pay that the pay-per-view for that, because, you know, I think it's a good investment, I think. And but you know, you gonna upset some people because you're gonna have people that watch battle rap. You got youngins out here that watch battle rap, and they not gonna, you know, they can't pay. But I think it's good, but it's gonna have some pushback. But I'm for it, you know.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
No doubt. And go ahead, Perfecto. Go ahead, you got it.
And I just feel like they've given us so much, and now they're asking us to pay $30. You know what I'm saying? Like off how much they've done in the past, it almost feels like that's something that's the least I can do. Now it's going to be on Ustream. Now Ustream is very similar to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It has live content like we're doing now. Has live content, and then it has replayability. So once you buy it, I'm sure you'll be able to watch it over and over and over again. I mean, because right now you can go to Ustream and watch all the other face-offs and all the other things that they got going on. Basically, Ustream is functioning just like YouTube. You know, so at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that it's on another platform. Now, I do remember Loaded Lux's Hip Hop DX interview article that came out after the Summer Madness 3 card was announced and Lux wasn't on it. And Lux basically said, look, man, I presented a plan to Smacking them. They wasn't rolling with it. My plan was to, of course, have ticket money, but it was also to have a pay-per-view. Then after that, have a paid, like, on-demand, like a 99-cent kind of thing. Now, after the live, $30, maybe it's a 99-cent sort of thing where you can watch it over and over again for 99 cents. Then after that period of time, then it's on YouTube. And I think that if Loaded Lux has his fingers on it, I think that's what it's going to be. And that's something that if you can't afford the $30, I'm sure you can afford the 99 cent, you know, to play, to do some kind of replay.
No, and I totally get your point. Like I said, I see both sides of the equation. And like Hutch said, Hutch brought up a point. People are resist change, period. But the thing is, how do we get this art, this sport to the next level in terms of the business-wise? Some people don't even care about that, to be honest with you. All they want is their content. And a lot of battle rap fans, I talk to them, they are spoiled. They're so used to getting the free content on YouTube. And it's also a generational thing. The younger fans I talk to, they want everything for free. They don't want to pay for anything, whether it be music, books, movie. They don't want to pay for nothing. And I'm going to keep it a beat, though. I love everybody in the community of battle rap, but y'all the cheapest MFs I ever talked to, yo. Like, I agree with something you said, Perfecto. You said that after all this free content, you paying $30, like, damn, that's the least I could do. Because we got a lot of free content. You know, shout out to my Chromecast. I keep bringing TV. That's the only reason I'm pissed is on Ustream. Because, I mean, YouTube has a paid section, too. I'd rather be there so I can watch it on my Chromecast. But, you know, so I just don't know. You know, I guess the success. This is big for that reason, too. Depending upon how successful it be, it can change the paradigm in how battles are delivered to you. I'm one of these guys that I paid for King of the Dot pay-per-views. I paid for that event in St. Louis where you had to like go on the dude's website. I paid. What was it? I forgot what his name was, but I paid for that.
King Juice.
King Juice. I paid for the King Juice event. I paid for KOTD. Yeah. Like, you know, shout out to Rap Grid. I go there and cop battles when they put stuff up. You know what I mean? Cop all that too. So I'm one of these guys that tries to support because I do feel like I've got a lot of free content. Because I mean, you know. And I know, Perfecto, you're just like me. Like, you know, you're a court cutter, so you watch a lot of battles. Like, this is what we do. Go ahead, you got it, Perfecto.
Right. Now, yeah, you know, I'm sorry for, you know, talking. You know, everybody feel to jump in.
It's all good. It's all good.
I want to break down the money, right? I want to break down the money aspect of it, right? Like, so you paid Loaded Lux $40,000. You probably paid Holla the Don $20,000, right? And all the other battles, if you add them up all together, that's probably like another $10,000 maybe, right? So
I have no clue
around
what
there,
they do
I'm just
making.
guessing. That's around a. So if I had to guess, they spent $100,000 on the actual rappers. You know what I'm saying? Now with all the other promotions and everything, like I think that this is going to be very lucrative because $100,000 is now what you spent. But I believe the tickets are the average like $170, and I'm sure that you can fit like almost 1,000 people in there if I'm not mistaken. So you're talking about the ability ticket door prices somewhere in the $500,000 mark.
Yeah, I mean, that could be true.
You see what I'm saying? And then the biggest
No, what I was saying is I don't know what they paid because I mean some of those guys make more than that. You never know what someone makes, man, because a lot of times guys make certain concessions when they want to make a car go down, and also to pay for the venue. So from that standpoint, I really don't even know what it would cost them. But I'm just looking forward to seeing how it does pay-per-view wise and on the back end because the whole concept of putting the battle together, getting the venue, getting the insurance, that whole thing, like people have perfected that.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen people. I have local.
Let me ask you this, guys.
Won't even no-name dudes still make door money, but I've never seen no one really pull off pay-per-view. I mean, King of the Dot, I don't know how they do either, but I want to see if they can really pull off the pay-per-view game the way I guess they expect to. So. This is what I'm looking forward to seeing because I've seen people make money at the door.
Right. We know the Calico battle versus Loaded Lux is around 3.5 million, right? And a lot of it are replays. Now the question is how many people live around the world will probably pay, right? You have audience from Don't Flop that will probably pay. You have audience up in King of the Dot, all through America, the URL fan base. You know what I'm saying? I think if they can get maybe around like 60, 70,000 live streams, or is that too much? What do you guys think?
No, man, that's a great point.
I know that it will make something like that because I'm already looking into getting it right now. So, hey, they got my money.
Yeah. I mean, like look at us. We're all over the country, and we're all getting the battle. I don't know if I'll be in the building or not. I'm still trying to decide whether I'll be there or wherever I'll be. But wherever I will be watching. We even had talks of having like a sort of like a fight party, like a battle party. You know what I'm saying? Where you get cats together, get a grub, and you watch the battle. So I mean, that's something we talked about doing as well. So, and you're right about that. It does open you up to people all across the world because battle rap is global at this point. With that being said, you think Ustream servers can handle all this?
Good question, man. I mean, why?
That's another.
I probably would have went with YouTube.
That's another aspect of how it goes down because let's just say they have technical difficulties in trying to put this together. What does that do moving forward? See, the thing about this card and this event and this battle particularly is it's a lot on this. I mean, and I'm pretty sure the UW, they knew this when they got. I mean, because this could take them to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
it's high risk, high reward, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Scare money don't make money, man.
But by the way, we start talking about the business side of it. But did you really give me your pick yet, man? Who gonna win?
If I had to guess,
you know what I'm saying? Like he talked around it, but who you think gonna win?
2-1.
2-1 who?
2-1 loaded. 2-1 loaded. If I had to guess, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, it's so hard, right? It's so hard. I don't see anybody getting body bagged, that's for sure. But here's the thing to think about it is Loaded Lux, he moves very efficiently and he has bars. He's had years to get these bars ready for him. The question is, will Loaded Lux put on a show? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a preacher last time. He might be a doctor, right? Because we know he said, tell the boy to come get his medicine. You know what I'm saying? We know Hollow the Don he be sipping cough syrup, you know what I'm saying? He be popping, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of prescription pills. Loaded Lux might be the doctor.
Man, Loaded Lux might show up with a dashiki. If he come in there with a dashiki.
Is he gonna show up in a dashiki?
That's a perfecto. That's a good point.
Crazy, man.
Remember, in all of trailers, all of trailers before was Summer Madness 2, Lux had all them teasers, like he was looking for a casket for Calico and stuff, and he showed up like a preacher. So, like you were saying, Perfecto, with all this, get his medicine talk, he might do the doctor thing, you know? I can see that.
That's a great prediction. You show up as a doctor, huh? Come on, looking like a surgeon. Listen, man, with all that being said, I'm just looking for a classic battle. If I have to put my prediction on record, that's what I'm going to go with. And by the way, for those who are fans of the show, you will realize that, the two haters who are generally here, the Skip Bayless of Battle Rap and Mr. 250 couldn't make it. Skip said he was out with an educated white woman, so shout out to A-Verb on that one. But Skip did tweet me. He did tweet me his picks. He wanted me to put them on the record. Skip says he has Hollow 2-1, so he's actually going the other side, taking Hollow 2-1.
That's because he hates
He's taking Surf. He's taking Surf 3-0. He's taking Daylight 2-1. He's taking Daylight 2-1 and O-Red 3-0. All right, now, Mr. 250 also sent me his picks via Twitter. He got Lux, Surf, O-Red, and Daylight. He didn't give me the rounds or whatever, but that's what he got. He got Lux, Surf, O-Red, and Daylight. So the two haters did send me in the picks. Skip said he's out with an educated white woman, and Special Brand of Hate is messing around on Vine, so he couldn't make it, but those are their picks. Yeah. With that being said, man, listen. Before we get out of here, though, D. Will, you see, I think you're on mute, brother. I'm not sure if you're on mute or not. Yeah. I know you still out in the street. So there you go.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right. So so you said I'm gonna ask everybody before we get out of here. What do you think will be the standout battle of this whole card? You already said it, but you said.
To me, it's gonna be the Magic and Daylight battle.
Okay. Hutch, what about you? Would you think it'll be another? You think it's gonna be the main event, or you think something else will stand out on this card?
I'm with D. Will. I think it's gonna be Magic and Daylight. I think that's the closest to me in terms of bars.
Okay. Rashad, you still with us? I know it's look like you out in the dark right now, but can you hear us?
Yeah. I'm still here. I'm actually in the car right now.
What do you think will be the stand? Oh, he in the car right now. Yeah, we all over the place. Who do you think will be a standout battle?
Hey, y'all know who comes to perform Hitman, so I'm gonna go O-Red Hitman for this.
Okay, O-Red Hitman. Interesting. Perfecto. You think it'll be the main event or something else will stand out?
I think, you know how like when when teams play against the Lakers, when the Lakers were popping, you get the best out of that team. Like right now when Miami plays Sacramento plays their hardest. I think everybody on the card understands the magnitude of what's going on, and I think that we might get the best from just about everybody, and I predict somebody's going to choke. The pressure might get a little too much for some of these brothers. So at the end of the day, I think that the headline is going to be it, but I think it's going to be bars and performances everywhere.
All right, no doubt. I think I'm hoping Lux and Hollow give us a classic, but if I had to pick one battle that I think could stand out, I'm with D. Will. I think B-Magic and Daylight, because of something that Hutch said earlier. I think Daylight knows that not that he has to, because he doesn't take anything serious, but the fact of the matter is, I think he's going to take this one serious, and Magic is just going to punch and punch and punch. So I think that battle has the ability to be a standout battle on this whole card. And you know how it is with all these battles. Like, the main event is never it. Like, even with Lux's last performance, people forget that wasn't the main event. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't the main event, but that was the standout battle. So it's always that way. It's always like somebody who steps up to the plate and takes it to the next level. I think it may be Magic and Daylight. But great conversation, gentlemen, man. I also want to salute you guys because, again, I try to get people from, like, in different parts of it, because people say there's an East Coast bias all the time. So you reached out people down south, out west, to get your opinion. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining us in Operation Battle Rap. Shout out to everybody who watched. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, give us your opinions and your predictions, and talk about anything you said. What do you think about Lux Hollow? And also the business side of battle rap. What do you think this battle has the ability to do? And how do you feel about paying for the event and the whole fiasco of YouTube and whatnot? Give us your thoughts. We really want to know what you think. As always, this is another episode of Operation Battle Rap. As we always say, don't accept mediocrity. Be steadfast in the war against ignorance. And we'll see you chumps on top.